This content is not sponsored and is brought to you solely by Realistic Fishing.
Let's see if we can catch anything today. Fishing with the opposite hand I typically do. This ought to be interesting, kind of like trying to cut your hair in the mirror. Welcome back to Realistic Fishing. I'm out here to try and do some relaxing bluegill fishing. It's a hot summer day. Nothing more fun than catching some nice bluegill. But I gotta say, my left shoulder is a little messed up. I don't know exactly what I did to it. It's slowly starting to feel better. So what I need to do is switch my reel to left-handed retrieve. How I'm gonna do that is by unscrewing this. I'm gonna slide this out. I'm going to put it into the other side. And now I'm going to screw this piece back into this side. Look at these gnats. Get out of here. Alright, so with this setup, I'm going to cast with my right hand and retrieve with my left. I'm going to set the hook with my right hand. All I'm going to do is retrieve with my left. I don't need to be doing any crazy lifting or flexing or setting the hook or even casting with my left arm today. We're trying to give my left shoulder a break. Let's see if we can catch anything today. Fishing with the opposite hand I typically do. This ought to be interesting, kind of like trying to cut your hair in the mirror. That is totally wonky for me, so here we go. I should be all right on the casting and hook setting, but the reeling with my left, this is awkward for me. Who knows, maybe I'll get to liking this setup, reeling with my left. If I can train myself to do it, I'll be ambidextrous at fishing. Fish on, here we go. Yeah, a little bit awkward, reeling with my left. There we go, that's a nice start. Nice bluegill, caught left-handed. Well, for me left-handed, maybe that's how most of you already fish it. Almost 8 inches, good looking color, army green. He wants to jump. He wants to jump. Good looking fish, let's let it go. All right, there's one fish. Fishing left-handed. Or right-handed, I don't even know. Reeling left-handed, how about that? After years and years of fishing with the other hand, it feels so awkward. There's been a few times I've been out fishing with iFish and he's like, here, try this setup. And it could be the nicest setup in the world, but since I'm fishing it backwards, I just, I don't know what to think. It feels so awkward. All right, I got to get used to undoing the bail with my left hand. Closing the bail with my left hand. I know the mechanics and basics of fishing, but it feels like I'm just starting out and learning how to fish because of how backwards it feels. Fish. Right-handed hook set. That's a nice bluegill. That's a nice bluegill. Sort of. It's more like a zombie blue. Wow, it's more like a zombie bluegill. It's a nice big fish, long, right? Almost 9 inches. Looks good on this side, but we're gonna flip him over. His eye, his whole side, not looking so good. The fish is still hanging on though, still eating. He's a little slow, but he did manage to find my gulp minnow. There's a water drop. It was right in the center of the lens. Anyway, I hope you got a look at that fish. Half zombie, half bluegill. Oh, I closed the bail with my right hand. Got to learn how to not do that. Old habits are hard to break. Fish on. Feels like another decent bluegill. Good practice for my opposite hand retrieve. Yeah, that's a nice one. Big late summer bluegill. Over 8 inches, probably close to 8.5. Good color. He's curling up a little bit in the wind. Wow. Wow. I was hoping that fishing with my right hand primarily would bring me some relief. What am I at so far? 3 bluegill? They've all been pretty decent sized, even though the bite is kind of spread out. I don't have a ton of time to be out here fishing today, but I'm trying to get this down, this right here. It's so awkward. Do you hold it like this? Like this? Probably something like this. Awkward. Holding it in this hand, everything just feels backwards. Yeah, this is so crazy fishing this way. I'm getting so many symptoms. My back is starting to hurt. I can tell my body is just not used to this. I'm not sure how to posture myself. Should I be leaning to the right? Maybe. Fish on. I might feel awkward, but the basics are still the same. I'm out here catching them. All right, almost 8 inches, 7 3/4. Nice bluegill here. It wants to jump.
Hey, you're watching Realistic Fishing with Butterbean. That's me. Keep it realistic.
Fred Randall.
Minnow still looks good. We're gonna keep going. Yeah, I think it works a little bit better if I put my weight on my right foot. Kind of lean to the right just a little bit. I think it's about 90 degrees out here. Pretty warm. The water is warm and stagnant. It's got some algae growing in the shallows. Fish on. Oh, fish off. Missed them. Let's get it right back over there. Dang it, I missed one. Oh, small. Hey, I got him. Whoa, come back. All right, it's a bass. Where's my quarter pounders at? He's more like a Happy Meal. Let's let him go. Come on, one more. All right, last cast for real this time. That's all she wrote. Well, have I got a challenge for you? If you normally reel with your left hand, try reeling with your right. If you normally reel with your right, try reeling with your left. Challenge yourself to learn how to fish with both hands. You know, maybe you don't have an injury, right? You're not forced to. I'm trying to baby this shoulder, so I'm gonna learn. Thanks for watching Realistic Fishing. Keep it realistic.